that spirit in courageous journalists like Anas Aremeyaw Anas, who risked his life to report the truth.
Hello, I'm Jamie Lloyd, and today for True Africa I'll be interviewing elusive investigative journalist Anas Aremeyaw Anas. You do investigative journalism.
Sure.
What drives you to do this?
Well, I believe that I am someone who believes in reality, and reality comes off when you look at the evidence that journalism, or better still undercover journalism, and to be specific, undercover journalism brings. So when you are talking about looking for real results, you are talking about evidence-oriented piece of work that can stand the test of time. It's also about a continental issue. When you look at our continent, you look at the African continent, you are talking about a continent that is deprived, and we are almost in a hurry to put fundamental structures together in our continent. So you look for evidence that helps to cure the mischief we have in society. And so we don't have that luxury to do those pieces of journalism that would aim at just beating about the bush. I believe that I am not looking down on my colleagues, because I think they are also influenced by their society. The point is very simple. Yes, journalism may have been defined by the Ivy League institutions, talk of the Cambridge, talk of the LSEs, talk of the Oxfords. But hey, it doesn't work with us. We cannot just do the conventional journalism, because at the end of the day, it does not benefit our society. What I think is workable and what I have tested and seen results is my kind of journalism. Naming, shaming, and jailing. I keep saying that extreme remedies are the most appropriate for extreme diseases. We have extreme diseases and we have to look for the cure for it.
What do you think is your most successful disguise? And also, what's your favourite disguise?
Well, disguises come in all sort of forms, and I've done quite a number. But I would say that my best disguise is in the pipeline. It's a very interesting film, very huge film. I want to thank my friends from I nearly mentioned, because if I do mention them, it means it gives you a very good picture of what is happening. But it's coming. Just watch your screens and you are going to see it.
Good. I look forward to it.
Thank you.
Has anyone ever seen through any of your disguises?
Well, I've had some incidents. It's always a close shave where someone I know looked at me carefully and said, well, I think it is. But that was a short story. There are near shaves that one gets, and I believe it's very normal with my colleagues too. But so far, out of 100, I think we're running at 85, 90. The disguises have been very successful, and we use very sophisticated disguises, quite sophisticated.
And why did you choose, the time that you dressed as a woman, why did you choose to dress as a woman at that time?
Well, I was undercover in an orphanage, and I needed to look well. And the best disguise that came out after the meeting we had was to be a woman. The question was whether I could fit into it. I've actually been a woman twice. One was also about a musician who had raped someone in the United Kingdom here and had run to Ghana, and I think I was called Lady Patra, and I needed to get this guy arrested. So I organized an audition, and I was the lady in charge of that audition, and he came singing, hoping to be given an opportunity to travel somewhere to continue his career. That's how he got busted. So I've been in disguise as a woman on 2 platforms.
And what else do you like to do to relax?
Well, normally I'm a very quiet person. I love to take a trip to the countryside, sit, think about my stories, and at all hours I'd like to take a swim.
What's your favorite sport?
Well, I would look at something like maybe basketball. Yes, I can watch it. I can also look at watch a game like volley, but I am not an active participant.
And so the mask that you wear, do you have different colours and different masks for different events?
Yes, I depending on the event, depending on what color of shirt I'm wearing, I make a decision on which one to use. But there are many of such masks that I go into.
Do you think that you'll ever reveal your identity when all is done and you've done your work?
Well, insofar as we have bad guys in the society, we would continue to push the frontiers. We'll continue to ensure that we clean up. Someday, somewhere, I might leave this mask for someone else to continue. But even if I do, I'll still be in the background helping. And like I've done with other African journalism, it's not a one person thing. It's about having a whole community. And let me tell you, this kind of journalism I do is not restricted to only Ghana. I've done similar things in Tanzania. I've done similar things in Nigeria. I've done similar things in Kenya. I've done in so many other African countries, and it works. And all those guys, most of these guys have ended up being in jail. So we are having a new generation of thinkers who believe that perhaps we have to go that way. So it's a generational thing, and as we keep pushing the frontiers, I am sure that one day we will have people to step in. And when we have minimized the problems in our society and there is no need to wear this mask, I bet you we'll put it down and we'll be normal with all people.